Welcome to the Headley Highlight Show's Headley Headspaces, and this is another one of what I'm going to call nugget headspaces. Not the full combo meal, just a little nugget, because this is going to be another little quick short one. So it's in relation to, I should tell you what it's called first of all. It's called Netanyahu and full military occupation of Gaza. Before I jump into this nugget-sized headspace, can I say thank you so much to everyone who's been subscribing to my YouTube channel. I now have 1,800 people who are liking my stuff. I'm so happy about it, as you can hear. Why? Because each week I get to be creative and I get to share it and people like it and it's most edifying. So if you could also like, retweet and share, potentially make a donation, because I am partial to 3 rings and chips and a Miranda, darling. And in addition to that, you could also come back next week. So thank you so much for your continued support. I love what I'm doing and I love that you love it too. Right, let's jump straight back into this, shall we? Which is called Netanyahu and full military occupation of Gaza. Now, most people know that this 22-month-long onslaught on the Palestinian people is a one-sided, gratuitously outmaneuvered in terms of weaponry and military might. It's not a war. This is not a war. This is a wholesale removal of the Palestinian people, their way of life, their land, their history, their culture, and their will to carry on. So that is exactly what's taken place, and it's been going on for 22 months. Now, what's currently taking place is that the remaining Palestinians who have not been melted together with white phosphorus bombs killed, or have the weapon of food being withheld from them, from effectively nearly 2 million people. For those who have not experienced those things, or should I say not experienced them, but haven't expired as a consequence of those things, they are effectively trapped in a very small region of Palestine, and they are just basically being run out completely of the area. And what you now have is Mr. Netanyahu and his government saying that they want to engage in a full-scale military occupation of Palestine. Now, I'm not quite sure at what point the rest of the world is going to do something about this, because let's face it, recognition of Palestine and a two-state solution, that's just bunkum, it's performative, we know that's not really a serious outcome, but nobody seems to be stopping this man. He just seems to be able to continue, him and his government seem to be able to continue with just a industrial unaliving project, which nobody seems to be stopping him from. According to statements, Mr. Netanyahu said that control of Gaza will be taken over by Israel, excuse me, and that authority would be handed over to a third party upon a military victory. I mean, can you just think about it? This is not a company. He's saying they're going to outsource the government authority to a third party. Who's that going to be? Is it going to be a company created by somebody in an inner circle who then gets the money to provide the security and do it poorly? I mean, these things are just, we're so fed up of this type of way of dealing with the world. The hospitals have recorded a number of new deaths due to famine and malnutrition, which is being caused by the blockade of food. We have a enforced starvation program on the Palestinians, and they are experiencing mass starvation as a condition of war. Reading this stuff week in and week out, believe you me, people, it has an effect. I mean, God forbid what it's going on for the people in Palestine who are living it, but just reading it and experiencing that way, this is also a terrible experience, because you just can't understand why this is being allowed to continue. What does this country have on absolutely practically everybody in the Western world so that they allow them to continue to engage in this barbaric behavior? I'm aghast each week when I have to give you my thoughts. I am aghast. What next, do you think to yourself? And then you're greeted by a poll which says that the world believes that genocide is being committed in Gaza. We don't want polls anymore, okay? We want action. That's what people want. We want action to stop it. That's what we need. And no amount of polls is going to do that. Anyway, I thought I'd just bring you this up-to-date detail about what's going on over there. So basically, Israel is trying to occupy, and the last bit of information I got is that they didn't have enough troops for the job. So what's your thoughts on this question of full military occupation of Gaza? What do you think about it? Are you in the same place as me, absolutely exacerbated because you can't understand why nothing is changing in this circumstance? And you know exactly what's happening? Or do you feel that, we just have to wait until Israel grows tired of unaliving the Palestinians? Give me your thoughts, your 2 pence, your 3 cities, or your declining dollar price and cut. And don't forget to make a donation too. Thank you for your listening ears.